Hello everyone and welcome to Jajaluru. This is my rugby channel and today we're going to talk about penalty shootouts in rugby. Penalty shootouts in rugby are very rare. I mean, extra time don't often happen in the first place, and leagues tend to avoid them in general by saying the team with the most tries at the end of extra time is the winner, for example. Yet sometimes teams both score the same amount of try and you still need the winner. Of course, the players that can take part in these shootouts need to have been put on the pitch before they even start. So can replace a front row with a potential kicker when it happens, and you certainly won't miss this in case you have a last minute important scrum. So, is this the same in every rugby competition? In domestic leagues, they have adopted a very similar way that can be seen in football. 5 different players will have to convert their penalty in front of the post on the 22-meter line. The one who scored the most after 5 attempts wins, and if they all do, it continues until a player fails to convert. This is definitely the OG version, as rugby regulators had to make up a way to have a winner, and that really copy football. As it seems easy on TV to convert a 22-meter penalty, but you can be surprised at how hard it actually can be, especially after a 100+ minute game. So sometimes they give you the opportunity to eventually see a prop attempt a penalty and give back row legend Stefan Armitage a chance to send his club into top 14 after, you guessed it, converting his. Now, focusing on what we have seen recently in European competition, there's only 3 designated kickers that will have 2 chances each. At first, each kicker will start on the 22-meter line in front of the post, then the second on the 50-meter line parallel with the left touchline, and the third on the 50-meter line on the right side of the field. Then, same again, but on the 40-meter line for the next 3 kicks. Plus, after a 100+ minute game, a 40-meter penalty kick with a lot of pressure does seem harder than you think. I mean, even with fresh legs, some still miss them, as well as some teams not having more than 2 designated kickers at the same time on the pitch, let alone 3. Yet fans found it boring that only 3 players would define the fate of the game. Now, during rugby's biggest competition, the World Cup, the penalty shootouts are again also very different. It is a mix of the other 2 mentioned. 5 kickers are chosen and each will be put in a different position. The first kick is directly in front of the post, the second on the 50-meter line to the left, and the third on the 50-meter line to the right side of the field. But this time, no 40-meter penalties. The 4th kicker goes back straight to the center of the 22-meter line in front of the post, then the 5th one on the 50-meter line. These penalties version make you think harder about the order of the ones taking the penalties. You would want to give the 5th most important one to perhaps the best player that is capable of scoring from there. To me, they all have their goods and bads. The fans might say every player should take part in them, while some clubs might say with our usual kickers we have a greater chance to win, and perhaps not to humiliate or bully someone who missed the penalty. So the question comes once again, which system do you think is the best, which should be adapted, and should it be adapted for everyone? Thank you for watching.